Don't you think it's a little hypocritical for someone to talk about xanthan gum, artificial sweeteners, and sugar-free syrup as being the cause of having a thicker waist, when that person is also bulking up to an extreme amount in the off-season and possibly taking PEDs? Coach Greg and Samantha Jering has the secrets to getting a small waist, and apparently it's, you can't buy my cookbook. Apparently, cookbook's horrible. She's got it figured out. It can't be the steroids or PEDs that she might be taking. I mean, she is an IFBB pro. Can't be that. Can't be the bulking on 5,000 calories a day in the off season, going up to 174 pounds at 5'2". Nope, it's not that. Apparently, it's the artificial sweeteners and Miss Buttersworth syrup and xanthan gum. That's what's causing people to have a thicker waist. So a number of people sent this to me, and I've done a video on her in the past, so I do in fact know who she is. And it says, I find it funny how people use waist trainers all day long in hopes to get their waist tighter, but use all the artificial sweeteners and BS products like sugar-free syrups, xanthan gum, sugar-free this, sugar-free that, all day long, trying to escape the job that really needs to be done here. So apparently Samantha Jering, she has the answers, and it's not to have a waist trainer or sugar-free syrups, artificial sweeteners, and xanthan gum. You know, things that I strongly suggest people use in my cookbook. If you want a tighter waist, it all starts with what you put into your body. No waist trainer is going to salvage a wrecked microbiome. And just so you know, the research does not support that you're going to get a thicker waist, larger waist from consuming artificial sweeteners and xanthan gum. But pretty sure if you bulk on 5,000 calories, you're going to get a bigger waist. Personally, I eat like a dog. Really? Dog food, actually, it's not too bad. I did do a video blindfolded and I was eating dog food. It tasted pretty good. So according to Samantha Jering, you have to eat like a dog. Clean, basic, whole foods. I don't believe in trying to make shit easier. Really, I don't believe in making shit easier. She doesn't believe in having a cookbook that allows you to eat delicious, low-calorie recipes that keep you full and help you to lose weight and control your diet. And that you don't have to bulk up in the off-season, yo-yo diet year after year, growing your waist, shrinking it down. Nope, that's not it. You have to eat like a dog. Eating like a dog, that is the secret. If it tastes too good to be true, it probably is. No, Diet Pop has 5 calories or less, and it tastes pretty friggin' good. And regular Pop, 160 calories, and it also tastes good. But just because it has 5 calories or less doesn't mean it's too good to be true. It literally has fewer calories, and it's true. It's not like the Easter Bunny or the Tooth Fairy. In building the perfect physique, everything comes into play. Do the hard stuff. The hard stuff? Hard drugs? I didn't see any comment about PEDs. It didn't talk about growth hormone or anabolic steroids that can in fact make your waist look bigger. It's true. Even for myself, before I took PEDs, my waist was smaller. After taking PEDs, it was literally bigger. And so in her off season, she's literally stated that she eats 5,000 calories a day to bulk up, and then she cuts on 21 to 2,200 calories. And just for reference, Chris Bumstead, 80 to 90 pounds bigger than her, he eats less than that. So she's eating more than Chris Bumstead and expects to have a small waist. And so what has Ian Valera said about most IFBB pros, in particular figure competitors, about their off season? They eat too much. You eat too much, you binge eat after you're starving yourself, then you end up overeating in the off season. You gain too much weight and you have to starve it off. And so she's 5'2", 174 pounds, and she's saying the reason people have larger stomachs is because they have artificial sweeteners and xanthan gum. Well, if eating those things in the off season helps people to not gain too much weight, is that not going to help them to have a smaller waist? And is xanthan gum dangerous? Well, studies have shown that up to about 15 grams a day, it's not a problem. And how much xanthan gum do you think I use? Well, in a protein ice cream shape, about 1 gram. 1. 15 or less appears to be safe. So if I have 3 ice cream shakes a day and have 3 grams, it's a lot less than 15 now, isn't it? So why are we saying you can't have any xanthan gum? And just so you know, xanthan gum, it's in a lot of foods. Check out some of your favorite protein powders. Xanthan gum, guar gum, it's a thickening agent. It's in a lot of products. And so just because it's in them doesn't make it bad. A lot of vegan products have xanthan gum to allow it to be thicker. Xanthan gum is a substance used in making some foods and medications. It has different effects in these products. It can add thickness, keep textures from changing, and hold ingredients in place. Xanthan gum is found in many types of medicine. Xanthan gum is an important ingredient in gluten-free baking as it helps these baked goods hold together and develop elasticity, jobs normally performed by gluten. There are all-purpose flour blends that already contain xanthan gum so that you may not need to purchase the powder itself. So think of it, you can't have gluten and you're eating gluten-free products and they have it in xanthan gum? Are they now going to all have thick, massive waistlines? Or do you think it's worse to eat 5,000 calories a day in the off-season, bulking up, or possibly using PDs? I mean, she might be natural. It's possible that she doesn't take any PDs. She's an IFBB pro at the highest level, but she's 100% natural. You think she's natural? I'll let you decide. Maybe. Do you think she's natural? I'm not even going to say yes or no. Do you think that she is natural, IFBB pro, figure competitor at the highest level? So don't you think it's a little hypocritical for someone to talk about xanthan gum, artificial sweeteners, and sugar-free syrup as being the cause of having a thicker waist, when that person is also bulking up to an extreme amount in the off-season and possibly taking PDs? I mean, if she's really trying to educate us, why doesn't she say, hey, you're trying to get a small waist by using weight trainers? Why don't you stop using xanthan gum, artificial sweeteners, sugar-free syrup, and steroids and or growth hormone? She doesn't even have to say if she is or not, but it's not in that paragraph now, is it? Does it not seem like she's cherry-picking certain things and not others to show a certain point? And was that point to not purchase Coach Greg's cookbook? Seems highly suspicious for her to pick on xanthan gum, artificial sweeteners, and sugar-free syrups. Apparently, that's bad. But you can eat like a dog as much as you want and no problem because gut microbiome, no problem. Does that make sense? Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Please watch one of the bloops. Don't forget Harder Than Last Time supplements and the freaking cookbook. Yeah, it's not going to ruin your gut. Try eating it, lose some weight, and have a smaller waist that way. Also, training books, coaching plans by me and my team. Click the bell button and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram and The Talk. And until next time, I'm out.